Alright. We did Crowded Streets. Now we're going to do Market Fluctuations, which is leveling up your champions costs more than normal. Haha, sucker. I'm going to kill it with click damage, so I don't care. I'm so mean. Alright. And away we go. Same, this used to be. Go down. And what? Daria. That's new. And we're just gonna get gold. That's why not. Oh, sorry. No, get it. Go there. No, let's put melting. All right. Level up. That was not the right spec for this formation, but that's okay. I'm not going to save it anyway. We're just going to get through it and move on. Oh, leveling up our champions costs more. Oh, it's so restricting. It's restricting me so much. No, it's not. Like, look how far we're able to level people up. If I didn't have a bajillion favor, this would be problematic. I mean, I don't have a bajillion, but I have enough. Just gotta level that click damage up regularly. Alright, let's go faster for a little bit. For a little bit. Let's go see if we can get another speed potion. Give me another speed potion. Gold chest. Come on. Fire breath. Well, shoot. Yeah. I mean, 7-day gem potion with a 7-day speed potion. New players would, you know, if they're actively playing, that'd be a lot, right? You know, the downside is, you know, you've got that, you know, you have to generate a good amount of patron currency every week to make up for it, but yeah. Oh yeah, Calgate, I bet. Like after doing, if you do all the Elminster stuff and then you go back to do the other patrons, it's like, yeah, super easy. Super easy. Such lower area goal. Oh my. Oh my. We still haven't got our time gate piece drop. Computer is just working today. I forgot to look. What does this have us at? 25 completed. All right, this will be the 26th that we're doing right now. Market fluctuations. Then we could just go do overwhelming force. That's great. That's going to be area. I know it's a higher area goal, but 350 enemies deal 50% more damage and move 20% faster for each enemy alive. There won't be any enemies alive because we'll either be instantly click killing them, or past the point where we instantly click kill, we'll have a fire breath potion. So this is a non-restriction. This is why we want to get this one done, so we can then turn around and do it for Mert and Vajra. Oh god, I only got 2 large speed potions. If I had 1 more large speed potion, I'd be tempted to use 1 in each of them. 1 for the base one for Mert, 1 for Vajra. Just to knock them all out super fast. Without it, I don't know that I want to burn those. See if we can earn another one. I wish you could just earn them. We'll see if we can get random luck to give us another one. In a bit. Only about 100 gems. We'll get 400 again from this, but... We'll get 700 gems when we do that, when we do Overwhelming Force at the end. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, next boss. Next boss is gonna drop a gold chest, and when I open that gold chest, we're gonna get an hour of speed potion. That's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna work. Technically, I'm not even gonna go there. It was a silver. Technically, we could get a blue out of a silver chest. Didn't happen. Technically, you can. Technically, you can get a blue potion out of a silver chest. Didn't happen though. We tried. We tried. We tried to will it into existence, but no luck. No luck. Ugh. That in. We got a small speed potion. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. But hey, it's got us up to 3.281 speed, so... Take 5 minutes more of speed. Missed it the whole time. Missed it the whole time. God. My clicking is clearly as good as usual today. Yeah, that one. Yep. Boom. My favorite thing is to click them right as you change the level, right near the thing, and then they start to fall and they bounce off an invisible wall at the side of the screen like that. I love that part. I'm like, what are they bouncing off of? Is there any efficient or inefficient time to use the 7-day bonus gem potion? I mean, if you're new, like just using it as if you know you're going to be playing a lot for the next 7 days, and you're going to be, you know, you're going to be completing content in the sense that you're killing new bosses over and over, pushing through adventures over and over and over again. That it makes sense. Then just use it. Later on in your as you progress into the mid game, late game, like you kind of then would choose to hold on to them for those times when you're like, I'm going to be spending the next 7 days gem farming. Like, I'm not going to do regular content. I'm going to, so sometimes between events, or if you've already got all your event stuff done, I'm going to spend the next 7 days just gem farming. When my clients open, it's going to be gem farming. And then you pop it because that's going to give you the most bang for that potion, right? Yeah. But when you're newer, like early on, just using it is going to end you. You're so gem starved at the start of the game, as I've been experiencing, that to get more, to get 50% more while you're playing is a big deal. Is a big deal. But later on, you start trying to optimize it more. I've got to use more. I've got to just do some serious gem farming on my main account because I'm sitting on like 7 of them or something like that. It's a little ridiculous. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to use them unless I'm going to use them optimally, and then it's...
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
Fujibayashi Q, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope I pronounced that somewhat accurately. Did my best. It's almost to level 200 click damage, and we're just on level 100. We just beat 100. No gold chest up that boss either. Well, that's every stop calling me out. That's every time I play an RPG. It's like, I've got all these potions and consumables and things that I was holding for a difficult boss fight, and now I'm done with the game. Man, even in my Baldur's Gate playthrough, I was like, I'm going to use potions and consumables and like poisons and stuff way more often on this playthrough when I was doing what I wanted. No, really didn't. I was better at it, but I still don't do it as much as I should have. Yeah, I mean, I remember whenever we'd get a new whenever a new RPG would come out on the Super Nintendo in like college, be home for like the winter or the summer. It's like somebody would have saved up money and gone in to buy whatever the new game was, and we'd all sit down as a group to play through it together. And man, just potions. It was like, oh, don't use those yet, don't use it. And we get to the end of the game and we just have these massive stacks of potions. And I'm like, probably would have gone easier if we just used some of those at some point. But then you're like, but we beat the game, so. What? Why? Oh, there it is. Boss back down. I mean, everything shouldn't be spinning, though. There's nothing that would change at noon on a Tuesday. Ad break. Okay, I think we're all back. Wouldn't Zrang be happier if Human and Astarion switched? Zrang wants in this formation front column only. The middle is considered 2 columns, and then there's a back column. So when it's a 4-column formation, there's a single front column, a single back column, and 2 middles. If it's a 5-column formation, then you can put Human in either the front or the second column. So it's always about the length of the formation. So with 3 or 4 I don't think we've ever seen a 3-column, but 4 columns or 3 or 4 columns would be front only. 5 and 6 can be the front 2. 5, 6, and 7. No, 5, 6 would be the front 2. 7 would probably. Well, I don't know how 7 will work. I don't think we're ever going to get a 7. It's to stick out too much. I don't know. So yeah, you can always look just to see. If you open up, it'll tell you front column or front columns, like front 2 columns. It'll tell you. Still has tons of some kind of potions, still very few of others. There's a certain amount of saving did make sense. Yeah, that's the thing in video games is a lot of times they give you potions that are they just don't make any sense. I don't know. They fill up loot tables and it's like, hey, we gotta look at all the different things you can loot, and then some of it's just absolute garbage. And in MMOs, well, even in all kind of games, I think one of the things they consider is like, well, you could just sell this off for extra currency. Like if it's not something you're using. Which is true, but most hoarders have a mentality of, well, I might need it at some point though, and I think that's where this concept of having these infinite backpacks is almost a bad thing. Like, make people decide. uh, like, make people look. Oh God, I don't. It's where like weight and things come in. Like, I can't. What am I gonna do? I gotta make a decision, and then figure out what your priorities are, what you need. Start using things more too. It's like, well, if I use it, then I don't have to carry it. 7 is 232. I can't remember if I don't know if there's been a 7. There might have been. Hey, Onyx. Yeah, yeah. Some games don't really tell you what something does. Not really. Not in the best way. Baldur's Gate 3 has some things in it which are very RPG, like very tabletop, where it's like, well, I mean, this could be a healing potion. Try and find out. Like, and I'm okay for that, but because it's trying to simulate a tabletop game where, like, yeah, you find a potion. What is it? Well, roll a whatever check, and you roll, and it's not great, and you're like, well, you think it's a healing potion, so write down healing potion question mark. Then at some point you just gotta try it, like. Like they're trying to simulate more of a, you know, how would this work in an actual game? I mean, whether some people like that or not, subjective. Absolutely, absolutely. Was that the Shame of the Psychology Code? Is that my fan going crazy? It is, yes. The fans are going wild today. Hey, medium potion of speed. Nice. We needed a large though. First time hearing the fan. Is it a buzz or can you hear it clearly? Pretty clear. Wow. So the software isn't working. Great. Here. How about now? That's me turning the noise suppression off. So it's not though. It can get faster. It can get faster. Seems like sometimes the software isn't pulling it out as non audio, like as not me talking. I definitely miss one of the computer cases I had before had a massive fan on top, like to suck air out, and then a massive one in the front like that. And so the bigger they are, obviously, the slower they can spin and still move massive amounts of air. And it was so quiet. It was so wonderfully quiet, but it just, you know, Modern graphics cards have gotten so big that couldn't keep using that case. Couldn't keep using that case. So now every time I get a new computer, I'm always like case shopping, like trying to find something that's going to be quiet even when the fans are going, because I want things to be cool, but I also want them to be quiet, and that's a hard thing to do. Yeah, Lydia, I did that. We talked about a War Duck earlier. Buy the default skin for $5. You get software to make your fans quieter. No, it's software that's a filter for my mic that cuts the noise out. Howard the War Duck. Oh no. Oh, Ducky. Oh no. Yes, I'm hearing that noise all the time. Yes. Yes. Yeah. One of the issues today is I literally have Raid running on my other monitor, so it's streaming with Idle Champions and Raid going. They're going faster than normal. Going faster than, or I should say they're on more consistently than normal. Yeah, I want a familiar that's a War Duck familiar. But it's War Duke, but it's a rubber ducky dressed as War Duke, No, I don't have the main account on. I got Raid on. Clan v Clan. 48 hours of Clan v Clan in Raid, so I'm trying to earn some points for my clan. Almost done with this. 22 more areas. We can dive into overwhelming force. Finally. Finally. Wow. So 10,000, just over 10,000 item levels on Melv's speed item with an epic golden. And that's 100 per wave. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of items. Chasing down Elminster variants on my main account. I've done two. That does seem weird, Thalo. I don't understand. Is it? I was gonna say, is it in here? But I guess it could be. Is it in here? Is it this one? Still, it shouldn't be like a blue fee. Blue Jay. Was Stellar's Jay? Are we talking from the C team? Or is it different? Is there a different... Is there a different one? I mean, I would figure it would happen in 24-hour deals. I mean, aren't they just wild offers, but just shorter versions? Yeah, I like these because the price goes, because it's basically an actual pack, and you get a much better price than in wild offers. I would think it would come. I would think it could. Anything could rotate through a 24-hour sale, but I'm probably wrong. It's only currently available stuff. They should They should just, I don't know. I don't know. Feels like that should be a thing. What do I know? I'm not in marketing. Well, not even marketing. I'm not in analytics, shop analytics. I mean, that's what it would be, right? Studying purchases and trends and stuff, I would guess. Right. Boom. The markets have fluctuated and we have come out on top.